everyone. This is Ashwini, Assistant Professor of Computer Science at A.D.M.COLLEGE for Women, NAGAPATTINam. My topic is Computer Network. Introduction. What is Computer Network? Components of Computer Network. Uses of Computer Network. Types of network topologies. Types of Computer Network. Advantages and disadvantages of Computer Network. Then conclusion. The first, introduction. Computer networking is like having a group of friends who all have phones and can call or text each other. In computer networking, instead of phones, we have computers, and instead of phone lines, we use cables, Wi-Fi, and other methods to connect them. When computers are connected to a network, they can share information and resources like files, printers, and internet connection. This allows them to communicate with each other quickly and easily, just like friends talking on the phones. A computer network consists of various kinds of nodes, servers, networking hardware, personal computers, and other specialized general-purpose hosts can all be nodes in a computer network. Major components of computer network. The first, NIC, National Interface Card. NIC is a device that helps the computer to communicate with another device. There are two types of NIC, wireless NIC and wired NIC. Wireless NIC. All the modern laptops use the wireless NIC. In wireless NIC, a connection is made using the antenna that employs the radio wave technology. The next, wired NIC. Cables use the wired NIC to transfer the data over the medium. The next, hub. Hub is a central device that split the network connection into multiple devices. When a computer requests for information from a computer, it sends the request to the hub. Hub distributes this request to all the interconnected computers. The next, switches. Switch is a networking device that groups all the devices over the network to transfer the data to another device. A switch is better than hub, as it does not broadcast the messages over the network. For example, it sends a message to the devices for which it belongs to the phone. We can say that the switch sends the messages directly from sources to the destination. The next, cables and connectors. Cable is a transmission media that transmits the communication signals. There are three types of cables. The first, twisted path cable. It is a high-speed cable that transmits the data over 1 Gbps or more. The next, coaxial cable. Coaxial cable resembles like TV installation cable. Coaxial cable is more expensive than twisted path cable, but it provides the high data transmission speed. The next, fiber optic cable. Fiber optic cable is a high-speed cable that transmits the data using light beams. It provides a high data transmission speed as compared to other cables. More expensive as compared to other cables, so it's installed at the government level. The next, router. The router is mainly used to connect the distinct network area connect to the internet to multiple computers. The next, modem. Modem connects the computer to the internet over the existing telephone line. A modem is not integrated with the computer motherboard. A modem is a separate part on the PC slot found on the motherboard. The next, uses of computer network. The first, resource sharing. Resource sharing is the sharing of resources such as programs, printers, and data among the users on the network, without the requirement of the physical location of the resource and user. The next is server-client model. Computer networking is used in the server-client model. A server is a central computer used to store the information and maintained by the system administrator. Clients are the machines used to access the information stored in the server remotely. The next, communication medium. Computer networks behave as a communication medium among the users. For example, company contains more than one computer has an email system, which the employees use for daily communication. The next, e-commerce. Computer network is also important in business. We can do the business over the internet. For example, Amazon.com is doing the business over the internet, and they are doing the business over the internet. The next, type of network topology. The first, network topology refers to the arrangements of different elements like nodes, links, error devices It defines how these components are connected and interact with each other. Understanding various types of network topology has been designing efficient and robust network. Common types include bus, star, ring, mesh, and tree topology. The arrangements of a network that comprises nodes and connecting lines via centers and receivers is referred to as network topology. The various network topologies. The first, point-to-point topology. The next, mesh topology. The third, star topology. The fourth, bus topology. And five, ring topology. The next, tree topology. The final, hybrid topology. The first, point-to-point topology. Point-to-point topology is a type of topology that works on the functionalities of the sender and receiver. It is simplest communication between two nodes. One is the sender and other one is the receiver. Point-to-point provides a high bandwidth. The next, mesh topology. In a mesh topology, every device is connected to another device via only particular channel. In mesh topology, the protocols used are AHCP, that is the ad hoc configuration protocol. The next, DHCP, dynamic host configuration protocol. The next, every device is connected to another via dedicated channels only. These channels are known as links. Suppose the n number of devices are connected with each other in mesh topology, the total number of ports that are required by each device is n-1. There are 5 devices connected to each other and the total number of ports required by each device is 4. So, the total number of ports required n-1, that is n equal to n-1. Suppose number of devices are connected with each other in mesh topology, then the total number of dedicated links required to connect them, that is NC. For example, n of n-1 divided by 2. There are 5 devices are connected to each other and the total number of links required is 4 divided by 2, that is the answer is 10. The next advantages of mesh topology. Communication is very fast between the nodes. The next, mesh topology is robust, that is strong. The fault is diagnosed easily. Data is reliable because data is transferred among the devices to dedicated channels or links. Provides security and privacy. The next disadvantages of mesh topology. Installation and configuration are difficult. The cost of cables is high as bulk iron is required and suitable for less number of devices. The cost of maintenance is high. The next, examples of mesh topology. A common example of mesh topology is the internet backbone, where various internet services providers are connected to each other via dedicated channels. Topology is also used in multi-communication system and aircraft navigation system. Star topology. In star topology, all the devices are connected to single hub through a cable. This hub is the central node and all other nodes are connected to the central node. The hub can passive in nature. For example, not an intelligent hub such as broadcasting devices. At the same time, the hub can be intelligent, known as active hub. The active hub have repeaters in them. Coaxial cables, RG45 cables are used to connect the computers. In star topology, many popular Ethernet, that is a LAN protocol, are used as a CD, that is collision reduction, then CSMA, carrier send multiple access, etc. A star topology having 4 systems connected to single point of connection, that is hub. The next advantages of star topology. If number of devices are connected to each other in star topology, then the total number of cables required to connect them is n. So it's easy to set up. Each device requires only 1 port, for example, to connect the hub. Therefore, the total number of ports required is n. Advantages of star topology. It is a robust if one link fails, only the link will affect and not other than that. Easy to default in identification and fault isolation. The next, star topology is cost effective as it is used an expensive coaxial cable. The next disadvantages of star topology. The constructor, that is a hub on which the whole topology relies, fails. The whole system will crash down. The next, the cost of installation is very high. Performance is based on the single constant chart, that is example of hub. The next example of star topology. A common example of star topology is a local area network. In an office where all computers are connected to a central hub. This topology is also used in wireless network where all devices are connected to a wireless access point. The next, bus topology. Bus topology is a network type in which every computer and network devices is connected to a single cable. It is bidirectional. It is a multi-point connection and non-robust topology because if the backbone files the topology crashes in bus topology, various MSC, that is the media access control protocols, are followed by LAN Ethernet connection like TDMA, QIHA, CDMA, slaughter alpha, etc. A bus topology with this shared backbone cable, the nodes are connected to these channels via drop lines. The next advantages of bus topology. If number of devices are connected to each other in bus topology, then the number of cables required to connect them is 1, known as backbone cable, and n drop of lines are required. Coaxial or twisted cables are mainly used in bus-based networks that support up to 10 Mbps. The next advantages of bus topology. The cost of the cable is less compared to other topology, but it's used to build small network. Bus topology is familiar technology as installation and troubleshooting techniques are well known already. CSMA, the most common method for this type of bus topology. The next disadvantages of bus topology. The bus topology is quite simpler, but it still requires a lot of cabling. If the common cable fails, then the whole system will crash down. If the network traffic is heavy, it will increase collision in the network. To avoid this, various protocols are used in the MSC layer known as pure alpha, slotted alpha, SESAMI, CD, etc. Adding a new devices to the network would slow down network. Security is very low. The next examples of bus topology. A common example of bus topology is the Ethernet lab, where all the devices are connected to the single coaxial cable, either twisted path cable. This topology is also used in cable television network. Then ring topology. In a ring topology, it forms a ring connecting devices with exactly 2 neighboring devices. A number of repeaters are used for ring topology with a large number of nodes because if someone wants to send some data to the last node in the ring topology with 100 nodes, then the data will have to pass through 99 nodes to reach the 100th node. And to prevent the data loss, repeaters are used in this network. The data flow in the one direction, for example, it is either directional, but it can be made bidirectional by having 2 connections between each network node. It's called dual ring technology. It's a ring topology. The token ring pausing protocol is used by this workstation to transmit the data. A ring topology comprises 4 stations connected with each forming a ring. The most common access method of ring topology is token passing. Token passing. It is a network access method in which a token is passed from one node to another node. Token is a frame that is circulated around the network. Then operations of ring topology. The one station is known as monitor station, which takes all the responsibilities for performing the operation. To transmit the data, the station has to hold the token. After the transmission is done, the token is to be released for other station to use. When no station is transmitting the data, then the token will circulate in the ring. There are 2 types of token release techniques. A token release releases the token just after transmitting the data, and delayed token releases the token after the acknowledgement is received from the receiver. The next advantages of ring topology. The data transmission is high speed. The possibility of collision is minimum in this type of topology. Cheap to install and expand. It is less costly than a stock topology. The next disadvantages of ring topology. The failure of a single node in the network can cause the entire network to fail. So troubleshooting is difficult in this topology. The additions of the stations within or removal of station can disturb this whole topology. Less secure. The next term, free topology. This topology is the variation of the star topology. This topology has a hierarchical flow of data in tree topology. Protocol like DHCP and SSD standard automatic configuration are used. In this, the various secondary hubs are connected to the central hub, which contains the repeater. This data flow from top up to bottom. For example, from the central hub to the secondary, and then the devices are from bottom to top. For example, devices to the secondary hub and then the central hub is performed. It is a multi-point connection and non-reverse topology. Because of the backbone fails, then the topology crashes. The next advantages of tree topology. It allows more devices to be attached to a single central hub. Thus, it decreases the distance that is traveled by the signal to come to the device. It allows the network to get isolated and also prioritize from the different computers. We can add new devices to the existing network. Error reduction and error corrections are very easy in a tree topology. The next disadvantage of tree topology. If the central hub gets failed, the entire system also fails because there is a height because of the cabling. If new devices are added, it becomes difficult to reconfigure. The next examples of tree topology. A common examples of tree topology is the hierarchy in large organization. At the top of the tree is the CEO, who is connected to the different departments and a division, that is child nodes of the company. Each department has its own hierarchy with a manager overseeing different teams, that is grandchild nodes. The team members, its leaf nodes, are the bottom of the hierarchy, connected to the respective managers and departments. The last, hybrid topology. Hybrid topology is used when the nodes are free to take any form. It means that this can be divides individuals such as the ring or star topology, or can be any combinations of various types of topology. We above goes the structures of hybrid topology. Advantages of hybrid topology. The first advantages is very flexible. The size of the network can be easily expanded by adding new devices. Then disadvantages of hybrid topology. It is challenging to design the architecture of the hybrid network. The second, hubs used in this topology are very expensive. The infrastructure cost is very high as a hybrid network requires a lot of cabling and network devices. Examples of hybrid topology. A common examples of hybrid topology is a university campus network. The network may have backbone of star topology with each building connected to the backbone through a switch or router. With each building, there may be a bus or ring topology connecting the different rooms and offices. The wireless access points also create a mesh topology for wireless devices. This hybrid topology allows for the efficient communication between different buildings while providing flexibility and redundancy within each building. The advantages of computer network. Central storage of data. The first files are stored on a central storage database which helps to easily access and available to everyone. The next, connectivity. A single connection can be routed to connect multiple computing devices. Sharing of files. Files and data can be easily shared among multiple devices, which helps in easily communicating among the organization. Security through authorization. Computer networking provides additional security and protection of information in this system. The next, disadvantages of computer network. Virus and malware. A virus is a program that can infect other programs by modifying them. Viruses and malware can network. The second, high cost of setup. The initial setup of computer networking is expensive because it consists of lot of wires and cables along with the devices. The next, loss of information. In case of system failure, might lead to some loss of data. Management of network. Management of network is somehow complex for a person. It requires the training